Unfortunately, most founders think sales is strictly about objection handling, but in reality, it's about connecting to the prospect. And with this, you have to hire the right people who can actually relate to your customer and the exact type of person and problems that they endure on the day to day. For example, let's say you're selling software to construction business owners. You probably shouldn't have a blue haired femboy from Portland trying to convince a roofer how to run his business. And the reality, this isn't hate, it's just reality. You got to hire people who can actually relate to your prospect. And the biggest thing that I see is most business owners, they waste their time chasing the most experienced closers instead of actually hiring aligned communicators. And look, your sales reps don't have to be construction workers to sell to contractors, but they need to be able to actually connect, sound, and feel like they understand your prospect. For example, if your buyers are blue collar, they're typically more blunt and they're no bullshit type of people. So your sales reps should be the same. They shouldn't be using large corporate lingo. They should be blunt, confident, and grounded. Next, let's say your buyers are female business owners. You should 100% have a female sales team because they naturally connect faster, not because of gender politics, but because of shared communication style and energy. Because at the end of the day, people are buying from people who make them think this person understands my problems and this person understands my world. But the biggest problem that I see that business owners and sales managers make is they're training reps to build fake rapport. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You hop on a sales call and the sales rep is talking about, hey man, where are you from? And you mention that you're from New York. And he's like, yeah, man, I went to New York when I was 3 years old. Or yeah, man, I went to the San Diego Zoo when I was 5. It's like, that's surface level small talk and it doesn't build trust. Fake rapport is about liking things and talking about, very, very subtle things. And it's ultimately just fake. But, real rapport is about actually understanding people and their problems. Fake rapport says, hey man, we have something in common, but actual and real rapport says, hey man, I understand your problems and I get your world. And when your sales reps start to talk like the customer, understand their stress and solve their exact pain, that's when the actual connection happens. Because ultimately, you want to align your energy to your market. If your market's rough, blue collar, and fast moving, don't send a soft, timid rep to the call. You want someone who can handle the blunt talk and push back. If your market's a more polished or high-end, white collar, you want your rep to have more composure, articulation, and strategic communication. Because it's not about stereotypes, it's about energy match. And the way your rep communicates should mirror how your ideal client actually communicates. So you want to stop hiring for convenience and stop hiring whoever's available. You want to stop trying to train total opposites into being relatable and really just start to find people who already speak the same language as your buyers. Because a rep who connects fast, and they essentially close a lot faster. So at the end of the day, sales is really about connection. It's not a performance seeder. So you really want to build a sales team that's able to match the market. Hire people that your customers can naturally vibe with because people don't buy from perfect sales scripts. They buy from people who feel like them.